You are well. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Life and Transitions Experts podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, you see this big old bright glow. I'm letting my light shine. I'm not sure what's up with the lights here. I have to adjust it here or something. I'm not sure why, but I guess my light, I'm just glowing. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Courtney Rollins, as I said, host, Life and Transitions Expert podcast, and CEO of Estate Pro Service, where we're helping folks deal with the property and the stuff when it comes to those big transitions in life. Quite often our focus is on probate and estate planning and helping folks deal with the property and stuff in there, as well as helping folks who are in the senior space who maybe needs to transition into a senior community or need to find ways to make sure that their home is adequately their home, that they're getting their, that the home provides the right solution for them to support their senior needs. And so today we're actually going to look at that. We're going to look at the fact that our population is getting older and staying older. That's a great thing. Technology is advancing, and because of these advances, we are finding that people needs are being met and people are living longer. Every day, the amount of people who are turning 65 is growing, and as I said, living longer. The baby boomer population is entering this space, and there is a definite need as a result, because one of the facts of getting older is you're more susceptible to deteriorating health. That doesn't mean that people who are of older age are all deteriorating, but it's just the by and large, as you get older, that's one of the issues that we face. And so one challenge, however, is that unless you're in the healthcare space or medical world or have related experience, it may be very challenging or hard to see certain symptoms of declining health. In fact, the Alzheimer's Association states that every 65 seconds, someone's developing Alzheimer's or some form of that. And 1 out of every 10 person above the age of 65 actually has some form of Alzheimer's disease. And that may be challenging to see. So we're going to look at 6 things that you can take a look at when you think about seniors, or really anyone, that may be an indication that health is changing or deteriorating. All right, so I'm going to pull it up here and let's go over. Thought I had this in present form already, ready to go. All right. So, the question may be, is mom acting, is dad, or is Joe acting different? And let's see 6 things that we could look at that possibly may be a sign of deteriorating health. Okay. 1, change in housekeeping. Has this person, now if you're like me and I'm not the most tidiest, shout out to my mom who was like Danny Tanner, and my fiance who's also like Danny Tanner from Full House. Very, very, very I'm lucky that I'm with them because they keep a clean house, and I'm able to follow suit based on that. But if a person is used to having a certain standard of cleaning, and then you start noticing that it's changing, it's declining more than increasing, improving, that may be a sign of health changes or changes in other aspects of their world and their life. So changes in housekeeping. Also, on the same vein, personal hygiene. Are certain things about the person starting to decline or deteriorate, whether it's hair or even smell or even bathing? There may be those ADLs, they call activities of daily life, may be a challenge for someone who is experiencing changes in their health or maybe experiencing illness. So that's something definitely to look out for. As well as, is there like a real distinct change in attitudes and just the way that person is acting? Or they used to be a very cheerful disposition, and now they're very, or there may be huge changes in those signs and those steps. Where they used to be very meticulous, are they now a little more like lax or things of that nature? And there's nothing wrong with us growing and changing. It's just those distinct changes we want to be able to look out for. And there's nothing wrong with just checking in. If you're wrong, great. If you're right, you may have been able to step in and intervene at a time that's extremely important for that loved one. Also, even in the gait and the way the person walks, the change in pace. Oh, I don't like typos. It's supposed to be change in pace of What piece of work? Change in pace of walk. I don't know what piece of work is coming from, but change in the pace of the walk. I'll have to change that. That's driving me crazy right now, to be quite honest. But no worries. This is about helping us look at signs for senior decline. So if you're looking on YouTube, you'll see change in piece of work, but it's really change in pace of walk and things of that nature. So make sure we're looking out for that as well. There also may be signs around the house that maybe someone fell, or actually that may be that's a sixth sign. But change the pace of walk and navigation, how they navigate, is very important. Also, expired medication and food. If you see expired food and medication, it may be a sign that memory is being challenged, and we want to make sure we take care of that. Obviously, those both could be very, very could lead to even more illness if they're consumed. And then signs of bodily fluid accidents. I was going to connect that to 4. Well, let's say 4. If you notice any signs of maybe an accident or a fall or things of that nature, and then maybe they don't want to bother you or worry you or tell you about it, that's that could happen, because a lot of times folks don't seem or feel like that they may have a perception that they're a burden, and or maybe even be embarrassed. So we want to make sure that we're treating folks with humanity and dignity, and also looking out for things so we can continue to support them. But signs of bodily fluid accidents may be in carpets or other areas. And again, these are signs that a senior is experiencing health changes, and anyone for that matter. If you're looking for more support with senior transitions needs, again, we're dealing with the property and the stuff, and we also have teams that are connected in this space. We're like the hub. And so for instance, just last week, a great lead or a person that I've become really good friends with, we actually helped him. His wife unfortunately passed away in December of last year, and we helped him go through the probate process for that property and with his mom's property. She passed away 5 years ago, and he finally decided to open up probate. So we're able to help him, but he no longer wanted to stay in the home that was the home him and his wife shared. And so we're able to find him a community that fit his financial needs through senior placement, and was able to unlock equity by giving him cash for the property. And actually on the other property, his mom's property, we're able to help them renegotiate a huge $248,000 lien that was on the property. We were able to get that removed all the way down to zero. Awesome. And put money in his pocket that he wasn't expecting. I say all that to say, we're here to help. Reach out to us if you need help. We try to do a heart, head, and hands-on approach to this process, and we're here to help you. So we ask that you, on the Life and Transitions Experts podcast, I'm always asking that you let your light shine. Reach out to me if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Hit the like and subscribe. Would love a review. Peace.